ya. Hey there, welcome back to Clark's Cozy Corner, and I'm your buddy, Miss Clark. It's so good to see you. Well, friends, you already know what time it is. It's time for Look Who's in the Corner. Today's shout-outs go to my buddies Gavin and Kaysen from Pennsylvania. Hi, Gavin. Hi, Kaysen. Thank you so much for being a part of the Clark's Cozy Corner family. I'm so happy you're watching. And Gavin, I see that you've been practicing one of my favorite things to say. Just look at you. You are so cute. I hope you two have a fantastic day. You are amazing young little boys. You're such great brothers to each other, and you're phenomenal sons to your mom. Hi, Sarah. Okay, friends, I just have to know. Some of you are going to be gearing up to start school soon, and I want to know, what subjects are you looking forward to the most? Language arts. You love reading. You already know I love reading. What about you? Social studies? I absolutely love social studies. You're a math girl. Ooh, what is 10 plus 5? Whoa, you beat me to it. You're right, it's 15. What about you, sweetie? What subject are you looking forward to the most? Science. Science is so cool. You know, boys and girls, truth be told, when I was growing up and I was your age, I absolutely loved science and math. Those were my two favorite subjects. Now today, on this very day, I love science. My favorite type of science, boys and girls, is social science. And that is the study of human society and relationships. So I'm all interested in knowing how you're doing and how you interact with your friends and your family. And I just need to know that you're doing okay and that you always feel valued, important, safe, and loved. That's my favorite type of science. But did you know there are so many different types of science? That is because science is everywhere. I mean, everywhere you look. Everything you look at, you might have a question. You might look outside and say, why is the sky blue? You might be reading a book and you might be seeing animals at the zoo and you're probably thinking, why are flamingos even pink? Why do polar bears live in the cold atmospheres? There's just so many questions that you might have, and guess what? It all has to do with science. Isn't that amazing? Okay, I'm looking at you and you seem to be shaking your head. What do you mean science isn't for you? Science is for everyone. All you need to do to be a scientist is ask questions, and that's not enough. You need to go looking for the answers to your questions and make your observations. Anyone can be a scientist, and science, again, is for everyone. Look, friends, I'm here for you to channel your own inner scientist, and I'm going to work on channeling my inner scientist as well. Too bad I don't have... What do they usually wear? What do you see scientists wearing from time to time? Yes! Those white lab coats. I think those are so cool. Do you have one? Well, may I borrow one? Oh, you don't think it'll be the right size? You don't think we wear the same clothes? Well, you never know. I am pretty tiny for a teacher. I mean, too bad I just can't snap my fingers and then... Wow! Well, look at that! I'm ready to go. Looks like I'm ready to channel my inner scientist. What about you? Well, listen, just in case you're not quite ready, I think I have the perfect read aloud just for you. Today, friends, our read aloud for today is called Science is Everywhere. Science is for everyone. If you're not quite convinced that science is even for you, join me for today's story. And you might want to bring that one particular friend in the back who's shaking their head. Science is for you too. Okay, friends, you ready to join me and learn about different types of sciences? All right, come on. Science is everywhere. Science is for everyone. Written by Dr. Jeanette Davis. Illustrations by Philbert Washington. Okay, boys and girls, let's go on an adventure to find out exactly why and how science is everywhere. Welcome, students. Today is an exciting day. Science is what we will discuss. Science is what we observe every day. Science is all around us. Science is taking medicine when we are sick, to grow food, drive cars, and fly across the air. Science is cool. Science solves problems. Science is everywhere. Science is taking knowledge to form a testable idea. There are different types of sciences, so many to go through. We will discuss natural sciences, and I'll name just a few. Rocks and minerals form mountains and volcanoes. The earth and its crust that move under the sea. This study of our planet is a type of science called geology. Boys and girls, isn't it cool to think that mountains and volcanoes are a part of geology? Pretty cool, right? The human body has a liver, kidney, arms, and legs. We have muscles and tissues that make you and me. This study of bodily structure is a science called anatomy. Look how cool it looks. Just think, this is what you look like on the inside. You have your organs, you have your skeletal structure, and you have your muscle. Boys and girls, that study of your bodily structure is anatomy. That's so awesome. Elements work together to form mixtures and solutions. We mix substances together to cook food, bake cakes, and pastries. This change in matter is a science called chemistry. Who knew, boys and girls, that baking was a form of chemistry? So the next time you're helping your mother or your special loved one make those chocolate chip cookies, just think you're doing chemistry. Some bacteria create oxygen that we use to breathe. These bacteria and life, without a microscope, we cannot see. Microscopic life can all be studied in the science of microbiology. Boys and girls, have you ever used a microscope? What does it help you do? Yes, it helps you able to see super tiny small things that you couldn't see otherwise just using your eyes. We all have features such as eye color, height, and hair texture. These features are genes passed from your parents. And don't you forget it, the passing down of important features is a science called genetics. Don't you ever wonder where you got your eye color from, or why your hair might be red, or why you have freckles? Boys and girls, that's because of genetics. Cool, right? Plants can grow as a cactus in the desert or trees in a forest, the flowers in a garden, even the fruit you pick from a tree. All of these plants can be studied in the science called botany. Oh, hey, that kind of looks like me. Watch out for that bee. Most of our planet is covered with water. There are deep currents and interesting creatures living under the sea. You can study the bodies of water in a science called oceanography. Hey, look, doesn't that look like the sea turtle from Finding Nemo? An object in motion can travel through space and time, like launching a rocket into space, a hot air balloon, or even a dropping brick. All of these objects need energy and can be studied in the science called physics. 1, 2, 3, blast off! There are suns, moons, shooting stars, planets, and galaxies. When you look out into the universe, these are the objects that you see. All celestial objects can be studied in the science of astronomy. Lions, fish, bear, whales, and the pets in your home are all animals. Some live in land, while some live under the sea. You can study all animals in science called zoology. Boys and girls, what is your favorite animal? My favorite land animal is an elephant, and my favorite sea creature is an otter. Wow, there are so many sciences. They all sound exciting. How do you choose? Science is all around us. There's no time to lose. To choose a science, ask yourself, what thought do I want to test? There are many exciting things to discover and see, but the problem you hope to solve will help you figure out what scientist you want to be. Boys and girls, there's just so many options. There's so many different types of sciences. Look, boys and girls, on this page, it's asking, what was your favorite science? What problem would you like to solve? And if you were a scientist, what type of scientist would you be? What are you thinking? Do you really love animals? Would you like to work in zoology? Are you interested in plants? What about botany? They all sound wonderful. Wow, boys and girls, this was such an amazing book. I learned so much about the different types of sciences. I hope you did too. Hey there, I'm back. Boys and girls, what did you think of this read aloud? Do you have a better understanding that science is everywhere and science is for everyone? I sure hope so. All right, I'm going to test your brilliance. Can you name one of the sciences that you learned about? Did you even know that there were that many different types of sciences? All right, my brilliant buddy, tell me about one of the sciences that you learned from the book. That's right, geology. Geology is the study of our planet. It deals with rocks and minerals and mountains and volcanoes. And you know what a volcano is. What can happen to a volcano? Yes, it can erupt with lots and lots of lava. Looks pretty cool, but you definitely wouldn't want to be in a way when a volcano is erupting. Okay, name another science from the book. Yes, genetics. That's dealing with the passing down of different features and genes. That's how you got your pretty blue eyes. And that's how you got your certain hair texture. And I'm looking at you. That's how you got your height. Looking at me, you're probably thinking, you're pretty tiny. Well, that has to do with genetics. That's a science. Because my mom and dad are pretty small, I ended up being pretty small too. They passed that trait down to me. Okay, what about you? Name another science from the book. You're amazing! Yes, physics! Physics was in the book. And that again deals with... Amazing! That deals with the study knowing that objects need energy. And do you remember? Let's see. Let's use a resource. Remember, that has to deal with the rockets launching into space and even hot air balloons. So the next time that you see an astronaut or you see a hot air balloon, that has to do with physics. That's science. It's everywhere. Okay, buddy, name one more science that came from the book. Yes, microbiology. Do you remember what it said about microbiology? We can use a resource. Let's see. Remember, it's the microscopic life that can be studied. And how cool is it to know that some bacteria is used to create oxygen? We need oxygen to breathe. Without it, we wouldn't be here. And I wouldn't be staring at your pretty face. So think about microbiology the next time you take a breath. Here, we can do it right now. Oh wait, that just reminded me. Speaking of microbiology, I forgot. I'm missing a special on a marine microbiologist as we speak. She's on TV. I hope we didn't miss it. You want to watch it with me? Okay, let me hurry up and put the TV on.
Hello everyone, I am Dr. Jeanette Davis and I am a marine microbiologist. A marine microbiologist is a person who studies the small living things in the ocean that you cannot see with the naked eye. So you actually need a microscope to be able to see the things that I study, such as bacteria. If you look at a globe of our planet, you will see that most of it is covered with blue representing the ocean or water. So a little over 70% of our planet is covered in water. So that means that it's really, really important to study. For bacteria, the things that you can't see in the ocean, they're also really important to study. One reason is that they help us breathe in oxygen. So as human beings, we breathe in oxygen, and we learn that we get this oxygen from plants or trees. But in the ocean, there are a lot of really small plant-like bacteria that you can't see that produces the oxygen in our atmosphere. So every other breath that you take, you can thank those small, tiny things in the ocean that you can't see for helping you to live. Another important thing about the ocean and the small things that live in the ocean that you can't see is that they also help us get medicines. So when we're sick and we go to the doctor and they give us medicine, sometimes some of the medicines that they give you also come from the bacteria in the ocean. So those are just two important reasons why the ocean is important, but also why the small things that live in the ocean are also important. So I hope today that you take time to take deep breaths and thank the ocean, and also know that science is everywhere and science is for everyone. Thank you.
Wasn't Dr. Jeanette Davis amazing? How cool is it to know that we actually met a real-life marine microbiologist? I don't know about you, but I am so thankful for Dr. Davis's service. I mean, without her, we wouldn't be able to have that study of microscopic life, because you and I, we can't see these organisms with our naked eye. You definitely would need a microscope. And we definitely need someone like her who specializes in this type of study. So thank you so much, Dr. Davis. Or we could call her Dr. Ocean. I know. How about you and I give her a big thank you? Thank you for everything that she does and all of the organisms that she studies. Are you ready? Let's give her a big thank you on a count of 3. And then we're going to say her name. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Dr. Ocean. You guys are so great. Hey, and did you even know that Dr. Ocean, Dr. Jeanette Davis, she is the one that wrote this book. So you definitely need to make sure that you check out the description below to have your own copy in your home library, because I definitely need you to be reminded that science is everywhere and science is for everyone. What's this? Balloons? I don't even remember putting balloons in my pocket. Do you want one? I can blow you up one. Which one would you like? Would you like blue or orange? Blue? Okay. I mean, I'm not the best at it, but I'm going to try. I hear you stretch it out to make it easier. Hold on. I think I can do it. Whew. Okay, I don't think that's gonna work for me. I wish there was a way we could blow this balloon up without me putting my mouth on it again. Do you have any thoughts? Oh, you're talking about my famous balloon blower. Well, yes, the little pump, that would work too. I wonder if there's another way. Wait a second. You know what? I did see something online. I mean, if you have time, we could do a small experiment. Would you be up for it? Okay, great. All right, come on. Okay, we first need to gather our materials for this science experiment. You're going to need a measuring cup. You're going to need a funnel. You're going to need some vinegar, 1 water bottle. You're going to need your baking soda, and then you're also going to need a balloon. I have blue and pink here, but you can pick whatever color you want. Okay? I'll give you a second to gather those materials. The first thing you're going to want to do is take your baking soda, and you're going to want to measure 1/3 of a cup. So now, gather your measuring cup, and let's pour the baking soda inside. Okay, my baking soda is inside my measuring cup. And don't worry if it gets a little messy. It's okay, we'll clean up after. Okay, the next thing we're going to want to do is grab a balloon, and you're going to want to stretch it out, and we are going to put it on the end of the funnel. Okay, my balloon is on the end. Next, we're just going to use the measuring cup that has our baking soda, and we're going to pour everything that's inside into our funnel. So go ahead and do that now. Be careful, be gentle, make sure it doesn't spill on the ground. And then all you're gonna do is give this a nice shake for all of the baking soda to go down in the balloon. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to measure a cup of vinegar. Next, I want you to wash off your funnel because we're going to need it. Okay, now I want you to stick your funnel inside your water bottle. Your funnel is probably a little smaller than mine. And now I want you to carefully pour the vinegar down the funnel so it goes right into the water bottle. And now you can remove the funnel. Perfect. The next thing we want to do is we want to take our balloon and stretch it so that it's going on top of our water bottle. And make sure you keep the balloon draping down just so that the baking soda is not falling in right away. Make sure you have a great grip on top of the water bottle. Just like that. Let's lift the balloon. Girls, look! The balloon was able to blow up with using the baking soda and the vinegar. Are you wondering why? What just happened? Well, of course, science happened. But why? How did this happen? Oh, look! Look how it's getting all bubbly and fizzy. Could it be the reaction with the vinegar and the baking soda? Look how big that balloon is getting. How cool is this? This, boys and girls, is science. Amazing. So boys and girls, how does this work? How was the balloon able to blow up? Well, you see, the vinegar and the baking soda mix together to make an acid-base reaction. And the reaction creates carbon dioxide gas, and that bubbles up from the mixture. And the gas expands and expands and expands up and out of the bottle, and it inflates the balloon as so. Hey! Well, how cool was that? I can't believe we were able to blow up that balloon with baking soda and vinegar. Genius! So the next time you have a party, don't forget to use your vinegar and baking soda. Okay, my little scientists, I had the most amazing day with you today. I hope you enjoyed learning about the all different types of sciences. And I hope you remember, science is everywhere. And science is surely for everyone. Alright friends, I hope you have the most remarkable, amazing, phenomenal day today. And do something to make someone smile today. And I hope in return they do the same for you. Okay friends, have a blessed day. Don't forget to smile. See ya. Oh, boy. Ah. Whoa, look at that. Hey, it's Miss Clark here. I'm so happy you were able to join us for Clark's Cozy Corner today. If you enjoyed yourself, do me a favor. Click that subscription button below and turn on the notification button. Why? Because I always want you to be able to join us and never miss a beat. Okay? When's a good time to do it? Right now. I'll wait. Did you do it? I'm waiting. Click and turn on. All right, awesome. Thank you. See? Wasn't that easy? Alrighty, see you tomorrow. Don't forget to smile.